it took one speech for Rishi Sunak to say something stupid and extremely Tory. So he wants to make the study of maths compulsory until the age of 18, when you don't need that at all. Their justification is, well, there are people with bad math skills now as adults, and also some 16-year-olds with bad math skills as well, and also data and analytics. What will we do with those if we don't do maths until we're 18? And frankly, there's no reason and no evidence to support that in the slightest. Yes, some people have poor numeracy skills, and those people don't have the maths levels of children. The issue is, children aren't learning vectors, they're not learning exponential and logarithmic. That's what you learn at that level when you're old enough. They didn't even outline what it would be. Would it be, oh, okay, well, you're going to do GCSE maths again when you're doing your A-levels, or you're doing a vocational course? That doesn't make sense. See, as an individual who, in their day-to-day life, works with analytics and data, I can promise you, you do not need a A-level equivalent to be able to do that. It's something that can be actually very easily taught. You don't really need beyond the GCSE level to understand analytics. Frankly, the hardest part of analytics is how you present that data, really. Unless you are going into a job that requires you to know in-depth mathematics and related to data science, then you do maths. And if you're thinking about doing that, you're probably going to take maths A-level anyway. Frankly, there are many other subjects which would be probably far more important to make compulsory at A-level, or at least between 16 and 18, than maths. For example, literature. English literature is probably far more important, especially considering we have a generation which seems to not understand media literacy very well. It's this whole meme of the curtains are blue because they're blue, and that's not the case. And people will say, oh, well, why do I need to know what an author's saying? And frankly, you need to know what an author's saying because you're reading things every single day. You're being fed information every single day. You need to understand the subtext of things, or else you end up with people who believe very weird things. For example, people like QAnon, who aren't able to process information they're given in a critical way and think, why is this being written? Is there an agenda behind what is being written? What is the author like? These are things that you need in your day-to-day life, and we know, frankly, most politicians, specifically the Tories in this case, don't want people to be thinking too critically in the sense of wanting to expand and question things that people say and ask. They want people to concentrate on, oh yeah, there's an answer and that's all I need to know. They don't want people to be curious, which is why they're like trying to push you down the data and analytics side. And frankly, the thing is, most of these politicians aren't A-levels maths graduates. They're not people who went down a data route. Most politicians did humanities. They learnt things like PPE at university. They did history, they did journalism. These are all things that the Tory government seems to not want people to go into. And it says a lot when they don't want people to go into the subjects and topics that they went into. It just makes you ponder, doesn't it? Much like literature makes you ponder. Politics could be something else that would be far more beneficial than A-level maths, because A-level politics is actually a good introduction into politics in most senses. You will teach people the basics of politics. They'll understand the systems of how things work. They'll understand the importance of them voting. They'll understand the process of where their vote goes. They'll understand how the government that, rules their lives for a minimum of 4 to 5 years functions. That's something that should be extra important to people. But that's not something they want to make compulsory, although that would be a much greater benefit than a TV runner learning vectors than someone who is going to be working in a care job learning about coordinated geometry. No, that's not important, but, that algebra is going to help a doctor diagnose someone. It truly does speak of pure desperation to try and mold a country in a way that makes them complicit and easy to control. It is such a way of changing public opinion and pushing a country in a way that doesn't make them curious, but simply makes people into zombies and drones to pump out data, to pump out money, essentially. You have stories of other countries that have done this, who have placed such an emphasis on mathematics and science and data, not being able to even apply creative thinking to those roles, because everyone thinks in this very frame-set mind of maths, data, numbers, you can't create creative solutions, which, frankly, is the most important thing when you have so much data, because, especially from a company perspective, you need to find creative ways to handle that data, and especially the way the market is going towards an online-first industry. For better or for worse, being able to understand literature and how to, for lack of a better term, manipulate people, that's far more important to companies in conjunction with the data, which again is something that does not require an A-level of thinking unless you are doing a very specific role, under which point, yes, study maths. It just reeks of Tory cronyism. Thanks, Rishi.